Hi guys, what is up? Today I'm going to state my opinions about if deepwoken is becoming trash or not. First of all, a lot of deepwoken's updates have been great, but some of them have been absolute slop. I'd like to specifically point out Pyrekeeper. When Pyrekeeper dropped, a lot of people thought deepwoken might turn anime. Some people were happy, some were not. Eventually, months later, they reworked this. I'm relatively happy with this rework. But what is 5 crits bro? Alright, generally I feel like when I first played deepwoken, the experience really felt like I was in a mysterious dying world. Now this may just be because I know how the game works now, but I really feel like the devs lost that element. I'm not an OG for deepwoken, so I don't know if I'm the best person to be saying this, but I still feel like deepwoken lost some of its charm. Don't get me wrong, deepwoken is still really fun, but it's losing some of the element it once had. Another thing, I briefly talked about the anime shit, but I'll go over it again. Anime itself is fine. Anime-based games are fine, but deepwoken was all about creativity and original stuff. I don't mind if it's just references, but Pyrekeeper had way too much effects. Enchant still have way too much effects, and so many weapons are way too flashy. Anime isn't even the biggest part of why deepwoken is declining. I can't even organize how I'll say this, but there are so many reasons. To start, they can't even make updates every Friday anymore. It's usually Saturday mornings. Continuing on this, I feel if they took more times on updates, there wouldn't be an endless array of bugs and some sloppy content. I think it should be maybe bi-weekly or even monthly. Bigger and more refined updates for more time is worth it for me. My second reason is about the bugs. Do the deepwoken devs even play their game? If they played Voidwalker for 5 seconds, they would see there's a random equipment cabinet in the middle of the bank area. They would also notice that the big crab is broken. Kaido is bugged as hell. The freaking sprint animation is bugged. No one asked for the new sprint animation, and now if you run while holding a weapon, your character crashed out. What even is deepwoken anymore? I feel like it's just becoming dry and getting worse. If the devs can't even play their game, Conquest is going to turn out to be horrible. Conquest is the only ounce of hope deepwoken players have left. I will give the devs credit. Some of the updates have been really solid, Saints Warn, adding new echo modifiers, but then the updates that aren't of a good quality are garbage. World events are broken. Parasol doesn't even show its tentacles, and it still hasn't been fixed. It's been 3 weeks. Carnival of Hearts breaks. I've tried it thrice. The first time I tried it, I got ganked by 3 people, which is not deepwoken's fault. The second time, no one showed up. And the third time, I waited for 5 minutes, Ice Beam showed up, and everyone but me won. Then suddenly I get kicked out and flung into a wall. World Serpent is decent. I will give them credit for that. World events are really awesome, but they are so buggy. In the same huge update, they added the Heart of Enmity. Finally, a boss that players can't shred or cheese. Nope, it's still cheesable. I still love deepwoken, and will defend it, but I really think it's getting messed up. One of my last reasons is the devs hardly listen to their community. Only big content creators really get to add ideas, and most of them are slop. And so many deepwoken YouTubers are just like, this is so cool, they added that, but I never see half of them complain about something. The devs really never listen to their community, and that sucks. Archmage, from what I know, is a good dev, but I'm not entirely sure. They don't even have a vision for the game. I feel like they're just adding updates just because, and not out of passion. They keep nerfing or fixing things that are fine, and buffing or ignoring things that are broken. The devs also need better organization. One dev made World Serpent and he refuses to nerf it. They need to work together better. First, they need to start doing bi-weekly or just a longer period of time. Second, they need to have a better vision of the game. Third, they need to listen to their community. And fourth, they need to stop doing uncreative weapon/bosses and try to add things that actually help the game. Overall, I love deepwoken, and it's still one of my favorite games of all time, and I will defend it at any point. But I'm not doing this out of spite. I just want to see deepwoken cook again. Please don't take this video the wrong way, and feel free to state your opinions. I'm open to criticism.